Hi dear Twin Flames, my name is Marta and welcome to my channel Pop Paper Love. Today I'll be sharing some insights about twin flame communication, why you might be experiencing problems, what's happening actually, mirroring effect and all that. So if you wish to go deeper with me, like I offer session and readings, so you can book them at the link below. Well, communications is a big deal for most of the twin flames because most of the people have lots of problems around that. Uh, the thing is, when you're communicating with your twin flame, you're actually like communication equals union. So basically, that's why lots of people struggle with that because they struggle with their unions. I'm currently experiencing blocks in my communication with my twin flame. uh, I'm block I'm blocked on social on Facebook and on Instagram, but I'm working through the process that will get me to communicate again. If you know, in one of the previous videos, I shared that I'm gonna marry my twin flame. That it was prophetically revealed to me, so I'm just moving through some blocks to regain that communication. The thing is, when you're not communicating with your twin flame, they are just mirroring back to you what's happening in your own consciousness. So, for example, if you are blocked by your twin flame, if they are not responding to your messages, if you call them and they don't answer, it's just a block that needs healing. And often it does have many layers. For example, I've been healing that for maybe several months since I'm blocked. It does come in layers, but the basic premise is that if your twin flame is ignoring you, that means that you're ignoring yourself somewhere. So it often isn't really obvious where you're ignoring yourself. That's why I recommend to have a session with me, or like to work in a coaching with me, or in a reading, because you might be, I don't know, not prioritizing your needs, not resting enough, not paying attention to when you need to rest. Like it's really like it could be in any area of your life when you're kind of ignoring yourself, and your twin flame is only mirroring that. So basically, it's much deeper than they don't love me, they don't accept me, they're not my twin flame. A person can be your twin flame even if they are ignoring you. So usually in a soulmate relationships, when a person doesn't respond to a text, when they don't want to go out with you, when they don't answer phone calls, where they're basically ignoring you, not wanting to talk to you, it often means that the relationship ended. With soulmates, it's usually with soulmates, you can't go on eternally with that relationship because sooner or later you're gonna realize that your core values are different and you're gonna part your ways. But with your twin flames, these blocks are quite usual and quite common. Um, like as I said before, communication is one of the biggest problems people experience their journeys. I haven't met or encountered the person who hasn't experienced those types of problems. So if you need to recognize what your actual blocks are, you can have a reading with me. I would also say that you often, with your twin flame, you have to be really authentic. So basically, when you're not speaking from your divine self or from your higher self, they're gonna respond in a way that's gonna be like ignoring you or not paying attention to you because you're being inauthentic. So basically, I think I saw a video where like the person was speaking how they approached their twin flame from a place of neediness or resentment or anything that wasn't really their true nature, and they got blocked. So basically, with your twin flame, you have to be like really honest, really authentic, and that's where the communication will flow much easily. Sometimes really with communication, things, I don't know how what's the expression, go south or something like that. Yeah, like basically, what I encountered with most of the people who I work with is that when they communicate in some way that they like the person who is there to inflame, or they love them, or they want to go deeper with them, then communication goes stale. Like it disappears in some way, but it's only a sign that you're going deeper. And when you're inviting so much love into your life, it's normal to experience, like, it's not normal, but most of us are really afraid of, when you look deeply into your heart, you would see that you're actually really afraid to communicate with your twin flame. And something worth knowing is that in your heart you are always communicating with them, so you can always like pay attention to your heart space, your heart center, and go deeper there in that inner sanctuary of your union, because in most cases communication happens first internally. Like 99% of communication is inner, and let's say that 1% of communication is external. And usually I would say that for the divine feminines, it's the best that if you work on resolving the blocks internally, so you can let your divine masculine to approach you in the external reality. Like that's how I experience is the best. Even though I approached my twin flame many times, that doesn't have to be like a norm. But if you like, that's how I see it. Like it doesn't have to be always like this. But yeah, and also something let me just count, like beat this what I said. Like usually, whoever has that a nudge to reach out to to their twin flame should act on it. Like it's a subtle nudge, and you're gonna feel it, you're gonna sense it. It's gonna be in your heart, in your mind, when you need to reach out. If they ignored you, blocked you, I would suggest that you wait some time until you heal, so you can try to reach out again. You can just respect their boundaries, but otherwise, don't hesitate to reach out. If you're, for example, fearing rejection or something like that, because in a nutshell, you're only gonna get the next step for healing. And don't be afraid to reach out to your twin flame. It's like basically you're reaching out to yourself. When you speak to a twin flame, it's like communication is happening inside of you. It's like you're talking to yourself, actually, like you're whole in this, in a communication sense. So I would just say that uh, recognize that those are just blocks that need healing if you're experiencing something like your twin flame not responding to you, and it can be resolved, and it's not gonna last forever. You're gonna regain that communication again. So just keep moving and keep healing, and you're gonna get there. So thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye.